board. You know where you're seated?
Yeah, 7-8.
7-8.
Whether you like it or not.
Made it. I'm gonna see if I can fall asleep now. Don't wake up the entire flight, and then wake up when I get there. We'll see. Slept the whole flight. We're just about to land. UK. Here we go.
Shadow me, I want. Guy is on fire.
Friends, I'm here in London, UK. Just took a red-eye flight overnight from Toronto to London. Got here at 6:30 a.m., ran through customs, got to the beautiful Andes Hotel here in Liverpool, or on Liverpool Street. Took a shower in the health club, went straight to the room, and had our first ever UK Council Mastermind. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of that, except for this clip. We had some really cool people there. One of the guys who was there was a guy by the name of Chris Piercy, who's an illusionist, a mentalist, a magician, a hypnotherapist, or a hypnosis dude. And so while he was there, he was able to do a couple of things for us. Check out this clip of one of the things that we were doing at the Council Mastermind.
If you could think of a number between 1 and 6, okay. Once you've got that, I want you to place the die face up, well, the number up as you would, and then cover it over so it couldn't possibly see which number you've gone for. But that's going to be verification so that you can't make a bit stupid there. Okay, let me know when you're done.
Yep.
Give you one chance to change your mind.
No.
We'll stay exactly as it is now. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And if I look around, I'm not going to see anything, no?
No, yes.
Okay. Cool. So, Nick, what I'd like you to do is look at me and just count from 1 to 6 out loud. Think of your number, but don't put any more emphasis on the anything. So take your time to compose yourself. Just 1 to 6 out loud, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A little bit of guilt there.
It's always guilt.
Always guilt. So, I've got the number I'm going to go for based on what I just saw.
Is that on the first time through?
So,
Don't ever play poker.
Yeah, okay.
so I've got my die here covered over on 3. Can you lift up your little napkin there on 3? 1, 2, 3. 2 4s.
Wow.
Let's go again. Happy?
I am.
So I'm going to say the numbers from 1 to 6 to you and see how you react, if that makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thumbs down. So, if it wasn't for the thumbs moving, I'd be a little bit concerned he might be a serial killer, so I've got absolutely nothing from me. Stone cold killer there. I'm going to do a bit different this time. 2, 5, 4, 1, 6, 3.
Try not to move my thumbs.
Is that because that was actually putting me on?
I swear, if this is a game, I'm not going to be happy.
Does anyone know the expression snake eyes? On 3. On 3, you lift up the napkin there. 1, 2, 3. Snake eyes. That's 2 1s for those of you who don't know. One last time?
Fine.
Are you ready now?
I am.
Okay, so before I look around, I want you to sort of explain what this is about. I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions.
Okay.
And you are going to answer these questions internally. And by that I mean, I don't just mean saying the word to yourself in your head, I also mean you're not going to go like this or like this.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So starting from now. Nick, are you ready? Are you ready? Very good. He realised that was a test question. So question 1, is this a number you've gone for before? Yes or no in your head? Do you have children? Is this a number you've gone for before in your head? Is it lower than 4? Is it 6? On 3, can you lift up the napkin? 1, 2, 3. 2 3s! There you go. Ah!
Oh, he's too good.
Pretty sick, huh? He's one cool, super talented dude. Let me just give him a plug right here. Chris Piercy, he's the man. Look, if you're in the UK, or anywhere for that matter, and you have a corporate event or a wedding or a shindig or a bar mitzvah or whatever the heck you want to celebrate, and you want to have someone there that really makes it memorable, Chris is your guy, so go check him out. Now, it is Monday morning. We're about to start our first ever UK or European Art of Lead Generation Implementation Intensive. I am just getting ready. I'm going to take you with me. You can see behind the scenes of what we do here. It's going to be an awesome time. I can't wait to show you. We found fish and chips. We found fish and chips.
I'm happy.
She's happy now. We found fish and chips. We're gonna have fish and chips here in UK. Downtown London. Looking for Yves Saint Laurent for the wife. Got to pick her up a gift. So randomly walking. Let's hope we find it. Good morning. Day 2. Didn't sleep all that well last night. Not sure why. Maybe I'm still on Toronto time or something like that. So only got a few hours sleep. But morning routine, right? We head over here. First thing we take is our athletic greens, already pre-mixed in the water. Awesome way to start the day. Already took my qualia, so we're kind of off to the races, getting started with all this. I'm excited to see what this day brings. Had some great conversations last night with some great people about some great things. We're only on day 1, going into day 2 today. So let's head downstairs, let's see who's ready to go, and let's get going. So we gotta go out and through the side secret door in order to get where we're looking to go. This is how we started. One of our council members wrote a message and said to me, Nick, what is, the importance of having an authority tool like a book in the marketplace? Like, what is the importance of this thing? And what is the ROI of it? And so, I started to think about that a little bit, and I'm like, actually, I don't know. And I don't think it's much because I couldn't track it. I don't know how many people at some point read this book, and as a result of reading this book, bought a course, attended an intensive, or whatever. And so my response was, I don't really know, but I do know it cost me a year of my life and tens of thousands of dollars to produce, and I don't know if that actually returned anything to me physically. I'm sure, and it feels great when people are like, oh, hey, I read your book, and they're from Malaysia, or oh, hey, I read your book, and I'm from here. So on the one hand, it felt kind of interesting and cool, but I couldn't be tangible about it. And then one guy jumped in and said, well, just so you know, I was having a conversation with my fiance over dinner. I was telling them about your book and your story. So even if there's not a return on investment, there was definitely a return on awesomeness, right? Your story, I'm telling people, and it's going out well. And then I started to think about that for a second from the perspective of I think it was on Sunday, and I do want to ask this question of everybody in this room. What was everybody's first encounter with me in this room? Our story is I saw a Facebook ad, I bought a pair of shoes, cool. A couple months later, they send me a gift with some socks, and I'm like, there's a very intelligent, smart lesson to be learned of this, so I shot a video of that, and I tagged Undandy in the video, and then people were saying, hey, I bought shoes, cool, and I just thought the end of it, and they reach out, and they're like, oh, thanks, that was very kind of you. I'm like, cool, done. And then, what happened?
So...
Then you said, oh, you looked at my profile,
and our communication manager told us, oh, some guy did a video, okay. In the evening, I went to check out the video. We had a blue tick. Who is this guy?
A blue tick beside my name, and he thought I was a fashion influencer.
A fashion influencer who tagged us or something. Let me check the video. Okay, what does this guy do? Oh, he runs Facebook ads. Maybe I should follow him. And I just joined the group, or I think or liked the page or something. And since then, I've been following Nick, just mostly out of curiosity, learning a few things here and there in a couple of videos.
But that wasn't it. So then, unbeknownst to me, this was happening. And then we realized we're part of a mutual group together called Mavericks. And I was in South Africa hanging with a bunch of people, and so we were all taking pictures, obviously. They were taking pictures, they were tagging me, and now I'm coming up all over.
On my news feed, like this guy from Canada, I'm from Portugal, what are the odds of us having mutual friends?
Right.
And then suddenly, like a month ago, like, is this that guy from the Facebook? Is this appearing on my news feed? But he's with Mike, he's with whoever, he's with, okay, so we have mutual friends.
Right. And then we find out that, I guess you guys are like, well, let's come to the intensive and see if he's real.
Yeah.
And I think maybe the perpetual, constant touch points gave you more assurance that maybe it's okay to come to the intensive.
Absolutely.
We made a good decision, okay? So the only reason why I bring that up is because imagine the entirety of my marketing was just like one funnel like this. Most of you would not be in this room. And I started to think about that for a second, and I realized maybe there's something to say about what some might call like omnipresent marketing. And this idea where you serve some great people who talk about you, right? You speak at an event. You do a co-video with somebody who shares them with other things. You speak at another event. You buy a pair of shoes and you're appreciated by the customer service and you have that experience. You put out a netting up video, right? You put out an ad template. Right? And so, or someone mentions you. And so you see here, and the only reason why I want to bring this up is because I don't want anyone to be like single-handedly reliant on one lead magnet or one type of ad strategy or whatever to really get people into your world. You try to be omnipresent, right? With videos. And I don't say this to give you more work to do, but like try to be, with ads are great, they get out in front of people, but with videos and maybe with industry events and speaking and working with other cool people who do really cool things for their clients, et cetera, and you'll just see like this very room is representative of, and how far back was someone's first interaction with me? Chris, you said a couple years?
Yeah, probably 8 months, let's say.
Okay, 18 months. Anybody else? Like how far did you go? Anyone go further back than 18 months?
Did you launch the first console?
About a year ago. So about a year.
3 or 4 months.
Okay, so you see also, it's not just hey, see my ad, come to my intensive, I'll see you next week. I think this was like 2 years for certain people in this room. So the case in point here is A, don't undervalue the importance of putting good stuff out there. Right? Put your value out there and you will see serendipitously or tactically or intentionally or however that stuff comes around. And the idea of trying to be omnipresent as much as you can. And Facebook ads makes that easy because you can put your ads as many places as you can possibly. But I say that to say play the long game, number one, because it may take 18 months to 2 years for someone to say, let's work with you. And then secondly, just put out good stuff. And support people and help people and provide value. And then you get these strange serendipitous experiences and you just never know how it happens. Because again, if I was relying strictly on one funnel for everybody to be in this room, 3/4 of you would not be in this room.
London, you are an amazing city. Beautiful people, beautiful city, beautiful architecture. The weather, not exactly the best. Traffic, nasty. But thank you for hosting us. I'm here at the airport, ready to go home. Long flight ahead, but we'll see you on the plane. Trafalgar Square, we're downtown London, looks like central London. Where are we going?
That way?
That way. We'll keep you posted.